So the Kansas City Chiefs hosted the Indianapolis Colts at Arrowfield. This was a must-win for the Chiefs. Chiefs had to win this game due to the fact of them, in search of trying to, get in the playoffs at that eighth seed. And they took care of business. They won in overtime 23-20. But beginning of this game was very rough for them. It didn't look like they were gonna get a W at first, but they rallied from behind, and in the fourth quarter had 11 points, and left the Colts scoreless. The last time the Colts scored was in the third, and then in overtime they were able to get Buckner in position to get a easy field goal, and they got the victory. Colts, man, they kind of lost this game because they had it in arm's reach, but I said this in another week about one of the advantages the Chiefs need to have is time of possession. I feel like with some of the inconsistencies in their offense, with potential um, flags of penalties and things like that, I think that could throw them off at times and not converting on third downs, things of that nature. So they need to figure out a way to just um, keep the defense as fresh as possible. So when they have to make a play, they're not on the field, all the time because of the three and outs. And in this game, the Chiefs, man, dominated time of possession, 42 minutes to the Colts 25. That's an underrated statistic in football, time of possession. And for them to play the Colts, and Peyton Manning used to play for the Colts, that's something that he always took advantage of, was time of possession and wearing defenses out. I was extremely proud of Kareem Hunt in this game. The Chiefs were without Isaiah Pacheco, and Kareem Hunt played a phenomenal game. I mean, he had one mistake, he had a fumble. Travis Kelce, man, showed championship pedigree by cheering him up, boosting him up on the sidelines. The cameras caught it because Travis knew they were going to need him. And what I like about Kareem Hunt the most, I've been a fan of him even when he played for Cleveland. He's a old school running back. He's north south, and he played bully ball. He's not the running back that's doing all the razzle dazzle and doing all the juking. He's physical, and he gets stronger as the game go along. And he had 30 carries today for 104 rushing yards, and he had one touchdown. And that was great. I mean, extremely great because he carried a load. Now, I don't think this works long term. There's a rumor, I don't know how true it is, that the Texans waived Dameon Pierce and the Chiefs are looking to sign him. I don't know how true that is, but I saw that online somewhere. So if they can sign him, that's going to be great, because Pierce he's somewhat of a dual threat running back as well. Like he's physical and he can catch the ball. But Patrick Mahomes also ran for 30 yards, and Rashee Smith, he didn't have but one carry, but he's basically another receiver. Rashee Smith, I like him a lot as well for the Chiefs. He kind of reminds me of James White from the Patriots. Tom Brady, when he would make those Super Bowl runs, he always had running backs that were basically like slot receivers, but he would use them in the screenplay. And he utilized short passes as like an extension of running the ball. And I think that's what Rashee Smith's speed allows the Chiefs to do. Rashee Rice had a phenomenal performance, 8 receptions for 141 yards. True number one receiver. Xavier Worthy had timely catches. He caught a crazy pass with his fingertips. That was critical in the game to move the chains. 4 receptions, 59 yards. OG veteran Travis Kelce, 4 receptions, 43 yards. I don't know if I made a mistake. I think I said the same for Xavier Worthy, but in case I didn't, Xavier Worthy had 59 yards on 4 catches. Kareem Hunt, he caught 3 receptions for 26 yards as well. Noah Gray, Had 3 receptions for 25 yards. He had some big catches, but he took a major hit. At one point in the game, he had to come out, and when he caught the pass, like, it was with his legs. It wasn't even with his hands. I hate Tyquan Thornton didn't get that involved, offensively in the receiving core, but I think he was on special teams. Hollywood Brown had a quiet game as well. But yeah, Tyquan, he was at kick return. He had two returns for 47 yards. Nico Romego threw kick returns for 68 yards. He's a great special team player as well, man. As far as like getting them in field position. I see him at some point breaking a kick return before the season ends. As far as the Colts, man, Jonathan Taylor, man, he was neutralized. 16 carries for 58 yards. I mean, that's decent, but for the season he's had, it wasn't up to par. Daniel Jones, 19 to 31, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't have any turnovers, so it was just too much Kansas City offense. Charvarius Ward, he got an interception on Pat, and Zari Franklin got the fumble, cost the forced fumble on Kareem Hunt. And no, I'm wrong. Charvarius Ward, I'm sorry, he didn't get the interception. He got the fumble recovery. The interception went to Lotto because the defensive lineman, because that was like the first possession in the first quarter where Pat was trying to do like a quick slant, and it got tipped, and that's how the interception happened. But outside of that, Patrick Mahomes took care of business, man, in this game. So the Chiefs, man, this was a big win that they needed. They beat a contender type team, and the Colts is starting to look like, if you can neutralize Jonathan Taylor, man, you can shut that offense down. But if Jonathan Taylor rushing over 100 yards with that offense, man, and Daniel Jones getting in the play action bag and doing bootlegs and things like that, he got a lot of weapons, man. But the Chiefs played, championship football in that second half, and they did a different approach. They didn't force Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball, and they trusted the run game. But if they can get Damian Pierce, I believe, and Isaiah Pacheco can get back healthy, and they can split those carries up with that formula, I think it's going to work, because I think as time passes, confidence goes up, and the Chiefs receivers are going to make bigger plays as it goes down deeper and deeper into the season. Rashee Rice, man, is really like that, and Xavier Worthy is a threat as well, So I think the Chiefs are on a good pace now to get back into the swing of things to make a run for it. But this was a must-win victory, and it was good that the Chiefs got back in the winning column, man. You can never count out the heart of a champion. So with that being said, man, once again in this recap, Chiefs win 23-20 in overtime. Record is now 6-5. Colts are 8-3. If you made this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you follow and subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel, and also follow the God Level Genius channel on Rumble as well for more video breakdowns and other type of content. And follow me on TikTok at James Vergato. I am James Vergato, and as always, be God Level. The genius is in you. God Level Genius.